Hey, hello, Rams. Jim Tabor here on the second most important day of the week. Obviously, Sunday is the most important day because it's the Lord's Day and it's the resurrection, right? But, Friday is the day Jesus died on the cross, which obviously leads to our salvation because he dies for our sins. But the second most important thing about Friday is that it's game day. And I love football, and I'm so excited that, the Rams are back and really pumped up to go up to Gaston and, see this 9-man experience and celebrate with the Rams, just to be back out on the field again. So one thing, instead of doing the gospel reflections, since the students are going to take those over, I thought I would take these Fridays to kind of reflect on the school's core values and, in my mind, see how, our participation in athletics, it ties, directly into our spiritual life in so many ways and provides us some great examples and great experiences that we can apply as we're trying to, grow in holiness and, live as disciples of Christ. And so as I was thinking about this first football game, that's hard to say, first football game of the year, the core value that came to mind for me was this idea of perseverance. And so many of the players have been lifting weights, since the end of last year. All through the summer, they've been running, they've been conditioning. The last couple of weeks, they've been practicing in, extremely hot weather. And all that requires a lot of perseverance. And in particular, supporting each other as they're going through this process. And that's one of the things we have in here, with our definition of perseverance for the school, is how this trait enables a person to accompany others in their anxiety and distress, even though doing so may not bring immediate satisfaction. So when you're working together on something that's really hard and there are times you don't want to, you just don't want to run anymore, and your buddy comes up and, runs with you, or it's the third day of the week, you're supposed to be lifting weights, you don't really want to go, and your friend texts you and says, no, we got to go, so supporting each other as we're persevering to prepare, to have the opportunity to play this great game and, bring great joy to everybody. So how does this apply to spiritual life? Well, I think St. Paul provides some great examples in 2 Corinthians where he's kind of ranting against some other people who are criticizing him, but he gives an example of things that he went through, to proclaim the gospel that show the type of perseverance, not only that we should have in sports, but also that we should exhibit, as we're trying to share the faith with others. And so obviously St. Paul is always kind of an extreme example of everything. So I wouldn't expect you to go through everything he went through, but I think it gets the point across. So this is what St. Paul says. 5 times at the hand of Jews, I received 40 lashes minus 1. 3 times I was beaten with rods. Once I was stoned. 3 times I was shipwrecked. I passed the night and day on the deep, on frequent journeys, and dangers from rivers, dangers from robbers, dangers from my own race, dangers from Gentiles, dangers in the city, dangers in the wilderness, dangers at sea, dangers among false brothers, in toil and hardship, through many sleepless nights, through hunger and thirst, through frequent fasting, through cold and exposure. So Paul perseveres through all those things because, he just feels this connection to Christ and wants to share it with others. So he's willing to put up with all these difficult circumstances to go out and do the mission. Similar to how you, this Friday night, are willing to put up with all this difficult training in order to go out and do this mission of, playing football, with your brothers on the team. So, hey, I know it's not a perfect connection, but I hope it, makes you see how, again, this training and perseverance in sports can also help you train to persevere in your spiritual life. Really excited about the game tonight. Can't wait to see you guys play. Hey, for the fans that are going, if you show up with some Ram gear on, I'll give you extra credit for theology. Hey, even before school started, good deal, right? Starting out with an A+. All right, look forward to seeing everybody there. Take care. God bless. Go Rams.